Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm continuing to draw dancer. I'm sorry, singer. I don't know where I got dancer. As you can see, immediately when you see the pens, I am actually on the screen. You can see on the left-hand side is the photo reference I'm using. It's not going to be exactly. It's an idea, more or less. I try my best to convey the lines and find large shapes and communicate them as best as I can and interpretate them as possible on on the canvas. And I'm using 4H pencil if anyone's interested in it. That's a 4H Derwent graphite pencil, I think it's, yeah, or a sketching pencil. It might be graphite, but I like Derwent's brand pencil there. Not to plug it in there, but I do like their pencil, so I like what it does for the canvas. Excuse me as I have my hot cocoa, my Swiss Miss hot cocoa. So here, as you can see, I'm actually drawing it out, drawing the neckline, trying to, find relative shapes so I can continue building the whole form of the human body. So I continue on, and I will do little landmarks. So landmarks are like little marks I do on the canvas. I should have showed you up close, but they're little dots or little crosses, and what I try to do is just measure in and out. It's not going to be perfect, so it's just getting it on, just getting the graphite pencil on canvas as soon as possible, and that's it. Just push, push, push. Now in this video, it's a speed video, so I did it really fast, but this took me about, I would say, about an hour just to get where I was, because I was taking my time with it, enjoying it. And if you can see, I'm also using a kneaded eraser as well as the 4H Derwent pencil. So my task here is not to copy the picture to the exact, because I'm not that skilled to. I mean, I could. I'm not that I'm saying I'm skilled, but I could try my best, and spent the whole time actually developing the form, doing the picture exactly. And what I'm doing is I am making a whole rendering, which I don't want to do. What I want to do is just put a basic template, pardon me, a basic template down. So when I begin to paint, then I can paint over it. Um, I try to get the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. Those are the main features right now for the head. Try to get those pinpoint as accurate as I can. I know that I might have to go through different iterations to do it. As you can see, I sharpen my pencil because the lead on this canvas literally just eats, the canvas is eating the pencil really fast. So I should have used a charcoal stick. I don't have one right now. I should invest in a charcoal stick. Very simplistic. But for now, I just use the pencil. And as you can see, I continue on with drawing the nose in, darkening the mouth, finding areas, trying to find shapes, triangles, circles, squares. Drawing hair can be challenging, so what I'm trying to do is just mark the dark areas as much as possible where I think, or some values like dark grays or middle grays, and find that. So now I'm drawing the blouse, and I'm just trying to find the shape for it. These are just big shapes of the blouse, so that's what it really is. In this measurement, I didn't take into account there's some measurements sometimes that might be heard on the internet or in books or in design. The Andrew Loomis way, which Andrew Loomis usually measures the body, usually 7 heads down for a female, 8 for males, or 7.5 for females and 8.5 for men. And then wide, it would be 2 heads wide for women and 2.5 for men, depending. I don't know, but I didn't even measure wide. I just went along with what I know, which is basically just try to get more importantly, just get the lines down first. And here you can see I used a tool, another tool I use. I forgot the name of it, but another artist on YouTube, Stephen Bauman, I believe, or Stefan Bauman, a landscape painter, had mentioned this tool, but I bought the Derwent version of it. So it's a tool for measuring and trying to make base the measurements off another painting or picture and then put it on canvas. But I used it for other reasons. I actually didn't use it for measuring. I just used it for alignment. But you can use anything in your hand for alignment, anything you have. And I also want to say I took this picture originally in color, and I decided to make it in a photo software I use on my phone. It's a free one. It's called Pixlr, Pixlr app, and I turned it in black and white, and so I'm basing that image off the photo I took, my own personal photo, and changing the color to black and white so I can get the values first. So I might start the painting on a griselle, which is the first layer of paint, and get it prepared. And basically what I'm doing is just going to have a grayscale, so I can mark the values and then continue to put local color and then work the detail in later in the last paint. See, I hold that pencil. I'm starting to hold that pencil more relaxed instead of holding it like I'm drawing, but just more committedly just slide down and make lines faster that way. And of course now I'm putting in the dark areas like that hat and darkening that area. And this was a process. This took about 45 minutes. So what you're seeing here is again, I'm repeating this because it took me a while to sit and look at the picture and then go back, to interpret what I felt. Every mark, trying to make it important, trying to make it count as much as possible too. I do appreciate, taking sometimes just the time to get these blueprints right, these structure. Try to get the structure as best as I can, because then your painting will fall apart later on if you don't, they say. Which, it falls apart early for me all the time anyway, but I like to keep practicing. And that's just drawing, and that's just drawing in general. You got to practice every day. I haven't practiced enough as much as I want to. I sketch faces in the morning when I can, when I'm on the local bus going to work. When I can, when no one's looking, I'd like to draw the back of the head, the side of the face, people sleeping, drawing them head on if I can see them face on, which is rare, but I can. But it's good practice. It gives me reminders of, drawing eyes and eyebrows and noses and mouth and nostrils and eyelids and eyeballs, and knowing the measurements of each one and practicing. I have to really practice more in planes, which is where I haven't practiced enough. But, it's just practice. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos as they come along. They're coming in 10 minutes, 11 minutes. They try to keep them as under as possible. Watching a speed painting can be boring, or speed drawing can be boring before the process. I hope you're really enjoying it. Give me a like if you feel like you like the video. Subscribe so you can get more videos. And again, I'll try to pump them out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's something that I've been trying to keep on the schedule every week if I can. it's right now. It's it's a little late. It's gonna be up in about maybe another hour. This one, so it'll be up on a Tuesday. I'll try to get videos up by Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday, up by a certain time before the evening, so you guys can watch and enjoy. So yeah, I hope you like it. Leave a comment below. Tell me, what do you do to measure when you start a painting? Do you take your own pictures for references? What pencils you use? What do you think the process of what you do? There's some experienced painters out there and drawers who still, don't go over the basics with people and themselves, but it's good to go over it refresher. Or maybe they do. I don't know, but it's a good report to begin, especially with drawing in the community. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.